Chien-Pao EX. How does it fare into the Obsidian Flames metagame, and how does Pidgeot-ex help it out? So we're going to hop into PCCG Live to see how Chien-Pao responds to the Obsidian Flames metagame and how it improves with Pidgeot-ex with that quick search ability. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a card and put it in your hand and shuffle your deck. You can't use more than one quick search each turn. And then the attack discards a stadium in play, which may not sound significant, but I think it can be used as sort of like a path bump if you don't have a path bump in your hand. Not ideal, but it is kind of a lifesaver in the time that you need it. It also has free retreat, which is really nice. We don't have to worry about putting water energies on our bench guys to have a retreat pivot. So it's always really nice to just be able to throw this guy up so we can just retreat it. But that quick search ability is going to be super, super valuable for our deck. It's going to allow us to find our superior energy retrieval whenever we need it, to find our Irida whenever we need it. Like, this deck doesn't require that much to keep going. It only requires like usually one thing each turn. And the turns where it needs multiple things, you can just keep using Greninja to accumulate card advantage and then quick search for the card that you don't have in your hand. So I've only played a couple of games with this specific list on live, but I'm going to show you a few like sample games. So this is my NAIC list. I took out the Arceus line. I took out the Bibarel line. I took out the Spiritomb, and I put in a 2/2 Pidgeot-ex and 4th Rare Candy. So this is like super important because you need to use one on here and then one on the Baxcalibur, and you might need to use a second on the Baxcalibur. So if you ever discard one or like one's prize or something, it's also just really good to have this in your hand so that you can Irida for the Ultra Ball, because the problem with the Pidgeot is that you can't Irida for the Pidgeot itself. So you need to Irida for like a Bax or a Chien-Pao or like something for backup. And so your only way to get Pidgeot or Rare Candy is to an item card. So if you have nothing in your hand, you need 2 of these Iridas to actually get out of Pidgeot. So that's also why I'm trying out a 202 line, because just the odds of having it in your starting hand is, I mean, just improved with that one extra. No Arceus in here because I don't really think you need it. I think that the strength of Arceus comes not just in the second turn of the game where you're able to explode and find like your boss Lost Zone, but like, or your Lost City, but able to actually like just sit there and being able to Starbirth like at all during the game. And that's literally what Pidgeot-ex does, just way better because it does it every single turn. Like, I don't think I can explain how good this card is from like a deck function standpoint. Like this card like really smoothens out the deck, and I'm thinking about maybe we can change a few more cards. Like, I don't know if we need the Professor's Research. This was put in my NAIC list as just like another draw support card, but to be honest, I don't really know if we need this. At least in the few games I've played online, I haven't used it. But yeah, it's pretty simple list. Let me just hop into the ladder to show you all sort of also how I play Chien-Pao. I haven't really shown you all how I play Chien-Pao. Okay, so we do lose the coin flip, unfortunately. So I did have a thought, maybe Lumineon shouldn't be in attack, but Lumineon does save a lot of turn 1 going seconds. As you might see here, because without the Lumineon, if you have an Ultra Ball and just nothing in your hand, you're not able to Irida. Okay, so we do get the Irida, which is super nice. I think that the ideal Irida setup is, I haven't played against like a Lost Box deck or something, but I'm not even sure that you go for the Pidgey, because like with one Irida, you're able to grab the Battle Pass. Okay, I think we're just winning this game anyways. Yeah, so normally you grab like a double or you grab the Pidgeot here, but you normally you grab the Pidgeot here or the Pidgey here, but like in a deck like Lost Box, you kind of need a Manaphy down. So I guess we'll just go here. We're not in any threat of dying. Concealed cards, attach, pass. Yeah, see, like we already have Rare Candy Pidgeot. I mean, that's just, it's just nuts. Like the card advantage you get with Radiant Greninja, it just happens a lot of the time. Okay, I guess we're just playing the vanilla Charizard version. I mean, you have so much you're able to do with Pidgeot-ex. Like I can grab Lost City here. I have a ton of play lines available. Like it's actually nuts. Like a lot of times with this deck, you'll prepare like what your play lines are as you do with most decks. And like just this deck, I don't even know how you're supposed to do that. If this is our only Charmander, we're gunning down the Charmander. So I think the order of operations is like with any card search, or like with any deck search, the strategy is to draw as many cards as you can and then deck search. Because so like for here, I'm going for like Rare Candy Bax or something. So I want to see what I get off of here. Okay, nothing really. I mean, they can't really do anything if we just boss this guy up. Just boss up the Charmander. Can't really do anything. We'll Rare Candy the Pidgeot. We'll bench a Frigibax because this deck probably runs 4 Iono. Quick search for... This isn't a running path. I think what we can do with... Okay, they're just going to scoop. Okay. So what we can do a lot of the time with quick search is actually preemptively do it. So like if we were playing against a path deck, for example, we could just grab a path bump preemptively instead of fetching something that we're going to get this turn. All right, won the coin flip, which is cool. I actually don't know how great winning the coin flip is like with the Pidgey nonsense that we have, because like your odds of getting battle pass are much smaller. Because it's like here, what are we going to do? Like, we're not getting the Pidgeot turn 2, that's for sure. I'm guessing we're playing against Chien-Pao. Okay, so this will be a mirror. Like, I'm just praying we get something off the mulligan. I was also thinking about Artisan in this list. It would just help so much with the setup, especially with the Pidgey. Because like if you can get this Pidgeot out, it's just the game's just so free. So I might end up switching it to like an Artisan, honestly. Okay, this is actually great. This is perfect. What the heck? Yeah, this is really good. So who do we get out with the nest ball? I say let's just see what we get, because like on one hand I kind of want, so let's bench these before I forget. On one hand I want the second Chien-Pao, but like if we don't get the rare candy, we want to hold it up just in case we need to get the Manaphy. Like worst case scenario. Or we got the battle pass, so it just doesn't matter. And we have the rare candy Pidgeot in our hand. It's just too easy. Like it's just too easy. We definitely just don't need the Pidgeot, because we get rare candy Pidgeot and we get Irida. Unless the Iono us, that is a very real possibility actually. So I'm gonna leave this open just in case the Iono. Like it may seem really stupid, like why are you leaving this open for the Iono? I'm leaving it open because if we do get Iono'd here, I just want to have option either for the Manaphy or for the Lumineon or for whatever. We have Nest Ball in our hand for the Chien-Pao. Like, so I mean, it's just like you look at our hand. It's like not only do we have an Irida next turn, we have an Irida every turn. It just makes the mirror matches so much dumber. Because before the mirror matches could be like, okay, you're gonna run this person out of cards, and now it's just like, well, if they have a Pidgeot out, how are you gonna run them out of cards? Doesn't matter if you Iono them; they're just gonna search their deck for a superior. Like, oh, well, I just need a superior. Oh, well, look, I found it. Oh, I need an attacker also. I'll just grab Irida. Where's the Frigibax? If they only have one out, if that's the only one, I am bossing it. Okay, so this one's tricky actually. What? Why would you do that? This one's tricky because I actually don't have the boss kill on Frigibax, because I have Rare Candy Pidgeot and I can Pidgeot for one card. So I'm gonna hold the Rare Candy actually. And the question is, do I Nest Ball? I guess I Nest Ball. There's just absolutely no reason not to Nest Ball for PAL here, because we don't need a Lumineon. Like we have Rare Candy Pidgeot. At least I'm not seeing it. So all we need is like an Ultra Ball or a Bax. Okay, that works. So yeah, we're just gonna kill the Frigibax. I'm not even gonna, or actually no. Here's what we do. We Rare Candy for, this deck is so dumb. I mean, like, okay, so we Rare Candy for Pidgeot, and then we quick search for another Rare Candy. Yeah, that's definitely the line. Okay, I was like, okay, I'm learning this on the go, like on the fly here. And then we do this, and then we super cold the 2, and then kill the Frigibax, or then kill the Frigibax. Yeah, that's why you don't overbench, kids. I mean, that's just what happens. Your Frigibax dies. Do I superior for 3? Okay. You had a wait, they had no cards in their hand. These are some dud games. All right, let's see if we can get a real game in. I have low hopes. Okay, lost a coin flip. Not the best. Okay, this is a hand. This is a hand of cards. So yeah, like Lumineon just kind of saving the day here. Mew in the active. A lot of people trying this more vanilla Charizard. Or it could just be Gardevoir. Okay, well, that's... Come on, dude. Dude, please, just give me a real game. Come on, please. Okay, we're going first. Normally, I only would record like 2 games, but... it just has not. Oh, so we start Pidgey. We can Irida for Candy packs. Oh, not a... Okay, so this is probably like a Path deck. Okay, so we're going to Battle Pass for... Do we even get Ninja here? We just know it's not going to work half the time. We just have to. We just have to see like what we get, honestly. The good news is that we have the escape rope, so we can like actually attach to active. So that's definitely good. Okay, that's really good. I don't even know if we have any, did we even do a deck check? Oh, we did. I just didn't check what was prize. I'll air the next turn just so I know what's prize. But like we have our options. Even if we get Path, we can vacuum. And as long as we get 1 energy, we can like take a knockout, which is super nice. So let's see what they're playing. The most common rock sting I've seen is Glamora. I played against one earlier today and it just scooped. Didn't really do anything. Better have that switch. Okay, I was gonna say. Okay, yeah. So this may look scary. However, we have a Pidgeot. Like, we're fine. We're fine with 3 bench. It might not seem like it a lot of the time with this deck. Okay, now let's deck check for our prizes. Can we chuck a heavy ball? That'll go as Frigibax. Because we don't really care at this point. See, bench lock may seem like a bad thing, but it's actually like not horrible. Okay, what do we grab? Let's just... How many do we have in here? 1? Okay, we can get a second retrieval. This Glamora is dead. And we got a second Rare Candy. It's kind of broken. Okay, so we can just... God, what do I do? There's so many options. I'm like, there's decision paralysis here. I don't really know. Just prepare for next. Or, I was thinking that if they play like Path whatever, Iono or Judge, then we'd be kind of screwed. I'm just gonna grab this because... Sure, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have kill for sure. This is so broken. What the? Who put this card in the game? This is insane. Maybe I'm just getting like absurdly lucky. I'm gonna go to like Pittsburgh Regionals and I'm gonna have like dog water in my hand. You can even get energy with this. You literally get energy with the Pidgeot. That's like nuts. We get Lost City here. Because if we thin the deck and then we get like Iono, then those cards go to the bottom, right? So like it doesn't matter a ton. I'm just like figuring for sequencing stuff. I think we just grabbed a Lost City. It's fine. I don't really think it matters. Like if they have Path and they don't have the Iono, I mean, we're just gonna win, anyways. Where's the Path in these Glamora decks? Like, cause it should play it, I think, right? Because that's kind of the whole point with the rocks. It just doesn't seem like it draws into it. I don't know. Like, show me Path. You don't have any energies on your guy. Okay, there's Path. They can't. What are you gonna do? You can't attack. You're gonna get the Lunatone. This deck. I know I featured this deck in my video, but like actually seeing it play out is just so underwhelming. It's insane. Okay, yeah. So we Pidgeot for the Lost City. That was definitely the right move. Let's like, what? How did we have that? That's crazy, man. I don't know. Just kill the thing with the energy, right? Did they scoop right as we were playing the cart? Like, how does this happen? What is happening? Oh, they just conceded. Okay, cool. Well, that about wraps it up for this video. I hope you all liked my Chien-Pao list. Definitely needs some work. I'm not sure if the Lost Cities are still needed in the deck. I think that it can very easily beat Charizard EX without the Lost City. we'll have to see how popular like Lost Box and Gardevoir EX are to justify this. I definitely think Artisan would be a welcome inclusion just because it is so hard to get like these Pidgeys and Frigibax out, especially if you go first, which you want to go first. But a lot of times you usually just get out of Frigibax and the Pidgey is just kind of an afterthought. So we'll see how this deck shapes up. Hopefully I'll update you all with my future iterations of the deck. If you like the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.